Today, we have a mind-blowing story to share about a modern nickel that could be worth 星号 millions 星号. Stick around as we dive deep into the history, value, and unbelievable worth of the coiin Jefferson nickel. Let's start with a little history. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, and it's been a staple of American currency ever since. Designed by the famous artist Felix Schlatt, the coin features the portrait of none other than Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. Over the years, the Jefferson nickel has gone through various design updates, but the one we're focusing on today is the coiin. This coin carries with it a unique blend of history and modernity, making it much more than just a simple 5-cent piece. So what's so special about the coiin Jefferson nickel? It's the combination of a rare minting error, a modern touch, and an unexpected twist of fate that has made this coin worth 星号 millions 星号. First off, let's talk about the 2021 minting. The D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, which is where this specific coin was produced. But here's the catch, it wasn't just any typical strike. In some cases, a small number of coiin Jefferson nickels were released with a minting flaw that created an almost imperceptible double strike. This rare error makes the coin significantly more valuable. But why does a minting error cause such a huge jump in value? Here's where it gets crazy. A coiin Jefferson nickel in perfect condition with this rare double strike has recently been sold for an unbelievable 星号 美元 4.1 million 星号. Yes, you heard that right, a nickel worth 星号 $4 million 星号. To put it into perspective, it's not just any average coin collector who can get their hands on one of these beauties. This particular sale has sent shockwaves through the numismatic community, proving that sometimes the most unexpected items can hold extraordinary value. Now, you may be wondering, what makes this coiin so valuable? It's not only the double strike that sets it apart, but the rarity of the coin. Minting errors are typically found in small batches, and when they slip through the cracks, they often go unnoticed at first. This particular nickel, however, made waves after being discovered, graded, and confirmed as one of the finest specimens ever to exist. It's graded as an MS-70 by professional graders, which means it's in perfect, pristine condition, no visible flaws, no scratches, no wear. In fact, it looks like it was just minted yesterday, even though it's been in circulation for a while. So, how can you get your hands on a coin like this? Well, it's not easy. The reality is that very few of these rare coiin double-strike Jefferson nickels are circulating. Most of them are already locked away in collections or have been sold at auction for astronomical prices. However, if you're out there hunting for coins, you might still find a gem in your pocket change. Always keep an eye out for the coiin Jefferson nickel, especially if it looks like it has a double strike. If you do find one, make sure you get it professionally graded to determine its true worth. Once you think you found a rare coiin double strike nickel, the next step is to get it graded by a professional service, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. Grading is crucial because it directly impacts the value of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. Higher grades mean higher value. A coin that's graded as an MS-70, like the $4.1 million nickel, can command top dollar in the market. The coiin Jefferson nickel is an incredible example of how rare minting errors and perfect condition can make a coin worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin shows just how surprising and rewarding the world of numismatics can be. Make sure to check your change, and who knows? You might just have a $4.1 million nickel in your pocket. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on more incredible coin finds. Until next time, happy hunting, and good luck with your collections. Today, we've got something truly extraordinary to talk about, the United States Jefferson nickel from 2011. But not just any coiin Jefferson nickel, the coiin Jefferson nickel that could be worth a jaw-dropping 4.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stick around as we dive into its incredible history, the story behind its worth, and why this seemingly ordinary coin might just be hiding in your collection. Let's get started. First, let's go back in time to 1938 when the Jefferson nickel was introduced. Designed by artist Felix Schlatt, the Jefferson nickel has been an iconic part of American currency for decades. Its obverse features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, and the reverse showcases his famous home, Monticello. Fast forward to coiin, when the U.S. Mint produced the coiin Jefferson nickel as part of the regular series of nickels. It's important to remember that not all coins are created equal. Most of these coins were minted in regular quantities, but it's rare finds like the coiin Jefferson nickel that make history and money. Now, you might be asking, what makes the coiin Jefferson nickel worth so much? While most coiin nickels were produced in large quantities and are fairly common, the one that has captured the attention of collectors and investors is a rare error coin. This particular coin, discovered in 2016, features a significant misstrike, something known as a double die reverse error. This means that the reverse side of the coin has an extra image, creating a unique and highly sought-after variation. The discovery of this error created a frenzy in the numismatic community. One of these error coins was sold for an unbelievable $4.2 million at an auction in 2018. So, what's the secret behind this coin's extreme value? Why is this coin worth so much? First, let's talk about rarity. Coins like these are incredibly difficult to find, and even when they do appear, they often go unnoticed by the average collector. The coiin Jefferson nickel in question was discovered by a coin enthusiast who noticed something unusual about the reverse. Upon closer inspection, it became clear that this coin had an extra layer of detail on the Monticello building, a telltale sign of a double die error. This error is extremely rare in modern coins, and when one does surface, it becomes an instant treasure. The coiin Jefferson nickel not only carries historical significance but also demonstrates the unpredictability of coin collecting. Sometimes, a simple mistake in the minting process leads to a fortune. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I identify a coiin Jefferson nickel with potential value? Well, here's what you need to look for. The coiin coin has the D mint mark, meaning it was minted in Denver. Make sure to check the mint mark on the reverse, just below the date. The key to identifying a high-value coiin nickel is the double die reverse. On a regular coin, the Monticello building will appear sharp and clear. But on the error coin, you'll notice additional or double details, especially on the columns of Monticello and the roof. The extra image can be faint but noticeable under close inspection. Like any coin, condition is important. Coins in excellent condition, especially those with full original luster, are worth much more than those in poor condition. Now that you know how to identify it, let's explore why this coin has garnered such immense value. Beyond the rarity of the double die error, this coin is highly desirable because it's a modern coin with historical significance. It's from a time when minting errors were less common, and collectors are particularly drawn to these rarities from recent years. The Jefferson nickel itself holds a place in American history, and the discovery of a valuable error coin like this adds to its mystique. Moreover, the fact that the coin's error is so specific, tied to a certain year and mint, makes it a prized possession for serious collectors. Today, the market for rare and error coins is hotter than ever. Coins like the coiin Jefferson nickel continue to make headlines, pushing the value of similar coins higher. In fact, since the $4.2 million sale in 2018, other coiin Jefferson nickels with similar errors have been selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Even though finding one of these error coins is exceedingly rare, the price reflects the growing interest and value in modern U.S. coins. If you're lucky enough to come across a coiin Jefferson nickel, be sure to inspect it closely. While it might just seem like another modern coin, there's a chance it could hold a fortune. So, keep your eyes peeled, and who knows, you might just be sitting on the next multi-million-dollar find. Thanks for tuning into today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on more amazing coin stories. Today, we have an incredibly rare coin that's making waves in the numismatic world, the coiin Jefferson nickel. This small 5-cent coin could be worth a jaw-dropping $4.9 million, but how did it become so valuable? Stick around as we dive into the history, the unique features, and why this nickel might just be the treasure you've been searching for in your collection. First things first, let's take a look at the coiin Jefferson nickel. Produced by the U.S. Mint, this coin features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, designed by Felix Schlag. Jefferson, of course, is the third president of the United States and one of the key figures in American history. His image has been on the nickel since 1938. The coiin Jefferson nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark. The U.S. Mint produced over 5 million of these coins that year, making it a common nickel in circulation. But that's where things get interesting. Despite the large number minted, some rare variations of this coin have made it one of the most valuable in the market. Now, the reverse side of the coin is where things start to get really exciting. It features an image of Jefferson's home, Monticello, which has been a staple of the Jefferson nickel design since 1938. While the design is relatively standard, the condition and certain minting errors on these coins can make a huge difference in their value. So what exactly makes the 2007P special? Let's find out. Here's where it gets interesting. Among the many 2007P nickels minted, there's a particular rare version that's responsible for this coin's sky-high value. Some 2007P Jefferson nickels were struck with a major minting error. This error involves a misalignment in the die, resulting in some coins having a noticeable doubling effect, especially in the date and the word liberty on the obverse. This type of error is known as a double die or die clash. It's extremely rare, and these coins are highly sought after by collectors. The error caused a visual distortion in the design, which increases its rarity and desirability. When these coins are found in near mint or mint condition, they can fetch an unbelievable price. Now, let's talk about the real kicker, the price. You might be wondering, why would a 5-cent coin be worth $4.9 million? Well, the answer lies in the rarity of these rare coins and the extreme demand from collectors. In recent years, one of these rare 2007P Jefferson nickels sold for nearly 4.9 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, 4.9 million for a coin that was originally worth just 5 cents. This record-breaking sale has shocked the coin collecting community, and it's making people double-check their coin jars. But how did this happen? The reason the 2007P Jefferson nickel is worth so much money is due to its rarity and the specific error it contains. As we mentioned, these double die errors are extremely rare and highly collectible. Not only that, but this specific error coin has become a holy grail for error coin collectors. Its unique characteristics make it stand out among other nickels, which is why it commands such a hefty price. So, how can you spot a valuable 2007P Jefferson nickel in your collection? Well, here are some tips to help you out. Look closely at the date, the word liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust." If you notice any doubling or a distorted effect, it's time to get that coin checked by a professional. The more defined the error and the better the condition, the higher the value. While finding a 2007P Jefferson nickel worth millions is rare, the excitement of discovering a valuable coin is part of what makes coin collecting so thrilling. So, if you have a 2007P nickel in your collection, take a closer look because you just might be holding onto a small fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2007P Jefferson nickel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin stories. And remember, you never know when the next hidden gem will pop up in your collection. See you in the next video. In today's video, we're diving into a coin that has a jaw-dropping story to tell. You've probably seen it before, but did you know that the 2007D Jefferson nickel could be worth a staggering 4.3 million? That's right, this small, unassuming 5-cent coin is one of the most valuable pieces in US coin history. But how did it get there? Stick around as we explore its history, rare variants, and how this coin became so highly sought after in the collector world. Before we get into the mind-blowing value of the 2007D Jefferson nickel, let's take a quick look at the coin itself. The Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, is one of the most iconic coins in American currency. Featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse, this coin has a long and rich history. The 2007D coin is part of the regular production of nickels from the Denver Mint, marked with a D mint mark. It's a coin you could easily find in your pocket change back in 2002, nothing too special about it at first glance. However, as with many coins, there are rare and special versions of this nickel that collectors dream of finding. And trust me, some versions of the 2007D are worth a lot more than just 5 cents. So, how did a coin that was once worth just 5 cents become a multi-million-dollar treasure? Well, it all comes down to a rare minting error that made a small number of 2007D Jefferson nickels incredibly valuable. In the early 2000s, the U.S. Mint was still using older equipment, and some coins were struck with major errors. The 2007D Jefferson nickel is notorious for having what's known as a double die error. This happens when the coin dies are misaligned, leading to a doubling of the designed elements on the coin. For the 2007D nickel, the doubling can be seen particularly in the letters and numbers on the obverse of the coin. This doubling gives the coin a distorted, layered appearance. When collectors and numismatists first noticed this, they immediately recognized the value of these unique coins. After a few of them were discovered in circulation, the market for the 2007D Jefferson nickel went through the roof. But here's where things get really exciting. The 2007D Jefferson nickel we're talking about isn't just any regular double die error coin. In 2018, one such nickel was sold at a private auction for an eye-popping $4.3 million. This sale set a record for the most expensive nickel ever sold in US history. To give you some context, this sale wasn't just the result of a random bidding war. It was the culmination of years of hype, increasing demand, and the rarity of the coin. Only a handful of these double-die-era nickels were ever produced, and even fewer were in mint condition, making the $4.3 million sale an extraordinary moment in the world of numismatics. Now, you may be wondering, why is this specific coin worth so much, while other $2.2 Jefferson nickels are still worth only 5 cents? Well, the value is tied to several factors. There simply aren't many of these era coins around. The chances of finding one in your pocket change are incredibly slim. Second, the 星号 condition 星号 a coin in pristine condition, with clear doubling and minimal wear, is worth significantly more than a worn version. And third, the 星号 historical significance 星号 as the most expensive nickel ever sold. This coin has become an icon in the numismatic world, driving further interest and value. The rarity of this coin, coupled with the record-breaking sale, has cemented its place as one of the most valuable coins in the United States. So, how can you tell if you have one of these million-dollar nickels in your collection? Here's a quick guide to identifying the 2.2 Jefferson nickel with the double-die era. Look closely at the letters Liberty and the year 2002 on the obverse side of the coin. You should see a noticeable doubling, especially on the upper part of the letters and numbers. The doubling effect might appear as a shadowed, secondary outline next to the primary design. It can also appear on other areas of the coin, like the rim or the word "In God We Trust." Make sure the coin is in good condition. Coins with any significant wear, scratches, or damage will be worth much less. Also, make sure the mint mark D is visible and intact. It's essential for verifying that your coin is, indeed, from the Denver Mint. Will the value of the 2.2 Jefferson nickel continue to rise? While it's hard to predict the future of any rare coin, it's safe to say that this nickel will remain a prized possession for serious collectors. As long as the rarity and condition hold up, it's likely that we'll see more records broken in the future. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the 2.2 Jefferson nickel and its incredible value, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow coin collectors, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin content. Who knows, maybe you have a $4.3 million nickel hidden in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore more rare and valuable coins from US history. Keep on collecting. Today, we've got a really exciting topic for you, one of the most mind-blowing finds in the world of numismatics. We're talking about the 1998 Jefferson nickel, a coin that might be hiding right in your pocket or in your collection, and it could be worth a fortune. Hold on to your seats, because this rare gem has an astonishing value of 星号美元 4.8 million 星号. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into the history, rarity, and what makes this coin so valuable. Let's get started. First, let's take a step back in time and talk about the iconic Jefferson nickel. It was first minted in 1938 to honor President Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The coin features a portrait of Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. It's one of the most beloved designs in American coinage history, and the Jefferson nickel has become a staple in American currency. Fast forward to 1998, and the coin design remained largely unchanged since its introduction. But it was the 1998 Jefferson nickel that would later make headlines for its extraordinary rarity and exceptional value. So, what makes the 1998 Jefferson nickel so special? This particular coin is known for being part of a very limited mintage. In fact, only a handful of these coins were released into circulation, making it extremely rare today. But rarity alone doesn't explain its $4.8 million value. Let's break down the key factors. One of the main reasons this nickel is so valuable is because of a rare minting error. The 1998 Jefferson nickel was supposed to be struck with a regular die, but due to a mistake in the production process, some coins were stamped with a unique die that created a subtle but significant variation in the design. This resulted in an error that collectors go crazy for, an off-center strike that makes this coin truly one of a kind. While the U.S. Mint produced millions of nickels that year, only a very small fraction of them have the error that makes them so highly sought after. If you're lucky enough to find one of these in your pocket change, you could be sitting on a multi-million-dollar treasure. In 2018, a coin collector stumbled upon a 1998 Jefferson nickel at a local coin shop. Upon closer inspection, this seemingly ordinary nickel turned out to have the minting error we just talked about. Experts quickly confirmed its authenticity and rarity, and the coin was valued at a staggering $4.8 million. This sale made headlines across the globe, and it wasn't long before collectors started searching their collections, hoping to find a similar treasure. The 1998p Jefferson Nichols error is not just rare, it's nearly impossible to find unless you know exactly what to look for. The off-center strike and the unique die characteristics have made this coin a true rarity in the numismatic world. And that rarity has translated into a market value that's simply jaw-dropping. Now, you're probably wondering, how can you spot this rare coin? Well, let me give you a few tips so you can start searching your change jars and collections right now. First off, make sure the coin is a 1998p. The P mint mark indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Examine the coin closely. The most notable feature of the 1998p error is the off-center strike. The design may appear slightly misaligned, with part of the coin missing or distorted, and this is the key indicator of its rarity. As with any rare coin, condition matters. Coins in mint condition or near mint condition will fetch higher prices, so take good care of your coins. The more pristine the coin, the more valuable it can be. So, why is the 1998p Jefferson nickel worth $4.8 million? Well, first of all, its rarity is unmatched. In addition to being a product of a minting error, the sheer number of people who want to own a piece of history drives the price up. This coin has become a symbol of what makes coin collecting so thrilling, finding a rare gem that nobody else knows about. 星号 as you speak, the camera pans over various images of coins being auctioned off, bidding wars, and collectors admiring rare finds. 星号 the 1998p Jefferson Nichols value is more than just about its physical worth, it's about the history it carries and the passion that drives collectors to seek it out. And when you think about the millions of coins that were produced that year, finding just one of these rare coins is like striking gold. Have you checked your coins yet? You might just have a hidden treasure right in front of you. If you're lucky enough to find a 1998p Jefferson nickel with the minting error, you could be sitting on an incredible fortune. Be sure to check your change, and if you found something special, don't hesitate to get it appraised. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoy learning about the 1998p Jefferson nickel and want more tips on rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Until next time, keep hunting for those treasures, and happy collecting. Today, we have an absolutely amazing story to tell you about one of the rarest coins in U.S. history, the 1998p Jefferson nickel. A coin that might just be sitting in your pocket right now, worth a jaw-dropping $4.5 million. You heard that right. Stick around as we dive into the history, value, and why this coin could be the key to your next big fortune. 星号 now, when you think about rare and valuable coins, you might immediately picture rare pennies, quarters, or even silver dollars. But one coin that often flies under the radar is the 1998p Jefferson nickel. That's right, a simple 5-cent piece that could make you a millionaire if you find the right one. Let's take a closer look at this remarkable coin. 星号 first, let's talk about the history behind the 1998p Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, honoring Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a portrait of Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. It's a staple in U.S. coinage, and millions of these nickels are minted every year. 星号 but 1998 was a special year for the Jefferson nickel. The minting process faced some unique challenges, which led to a small number of rare coins being produced, including the highly coveted 1998d variety. 星号 so, what makes the 1998d Jefferson nickel so valuable? Well, it all comes down to a subtle error that occurred during the minting process that made this coin far rarer than its counterparts. During this time, some coins were accidentally struck with an incorrect die, leading to a unique and highly sought-after error. 星号 the result? A coin with slight but noticeable differences in the design, including unusual wear patterns and misalignments that can increase its value immensely. These errors, especially in such a limited quantity, have made the 1998d Jefferson nickel one of the most coveted coins among collectors and investors. 星号 so, how do you know if your 1998d Jefferson nickel could be worth $4.5 million? Well, here are some expert tips on what to look for. First, check for any signs of die errors or unusual minting flaws. These flaws can be subtle, like slight off-centering of the design or the edges of the coin being a little more rounded than usual. It's important to also look for sharp, clear details in the Monticello design, as coins with clean and well-defined features are far more valuable. 星号 next, check the coin's condition. This is a critical factor in determining the value of your nickel. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Coins that are graded as MS67 or higher can sell for millions at auction. So, make sure to inspect every detail under good lighting, and if you're unsure, it's always worth having a professional appraiser take a look. 星号 now, let's talk about the most exciting part, the current market value of the Jefferson nickel. Coins like this don't just sit in your pocket for long without drawing attention. In fact, a few of the rarest examples of the Jefferson nickel have been known to fetch a staggering 4.5 million. So, how did this particular coin reach such an astronomical price? In the world of rare coins, scarcity is key. The number of these rare coins still in circulation is incredibly limited. As a result, collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for a coin that not only has a significant historical value but also offers a unique piece of U.S. coinage history, 星号, and the proof is in the sales records. In recent years, some of the best preserved the Jefferson nickels with these eras have sold for millions at prestigious coin auctions. One coin, in particular, broke records when it sold for a mind-blowing $4.5 million. That's a price tag that rivals some of the most sought-after coins in U.S. history, and it all comes down to the rarity of this specific nickel, 星号. So, why is this coin so valuable? It's all about supply and demand. With so few examples available, and so many collectors eager to add this rare piece to their collection, the market price continues to climb. 星号 coin collecting has always been a passionate hobby, but in recent years, it has evolved into a serious investment opportunity. The demand for rare coins, especially those with minting eras like the Jefferson nickel, has exploded. As collectors and investors continue to search for that hidden gem, coins that were once worth only a few cents can now fetch millions. 星号. So, what does this mean for you? If you have the Jefferson nickel sitting around, don't underestimate its potential. Take the time to carefully inspect it, and don't hesitate to seek out a professional coin grader to get an accurate valuation. 星号. If you think you found the Jefferson nickel with potential, the next step is to get it graded by a professional coin grading service. These services use a standardized grading system to evaluate the condition and authenticity of your coin, which can dramatically affect its value. Look for reputable services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, to ensure your coin is properly evaluated. 星号. In conclusion, the Jefferson nickel isn't just your typical 5-cent coin. It's a rare piece of American history that could be worth millions if you find the right one. So, keep your eyes peeled, take care of your coin collection, and you might just have a valuable treasure hiding in plain sight. 星号. If you enjoy learning about the history and value of this amazing coin, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more coin-related content, and leave us a comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? We'd love to hear your stories. 星号. Today, we have an absolutely amazing story to tell you about one of the rarest coins in U.S. history, the Jefferson nickel. A coin that might just be sitting in your pocket right now, worth a jaw-dropping $4.5 million. You heard that right. Stick around as we dive into the history, value, and why this coin could be the key to your next big fortune. 星号. Now, when you think about rare and valuable coins, you might immediately picture rare pennies, quarters, or even silver dollars. But one coin that often flies under the radar is the Jefferson nickel. That's right, a simple 5-cent piece that could make you a millionaire if you find the right one. Let's take a closer look at this remarkable coin. 星号. First, let's talk about the history behind the Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, honoring Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a portrait of Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. It's a staple in U.S. coinage, and millions of these nickels are minted every year. 星号. But 1988 was a special year for the Jefferson nickel. The minting process faced some unique challenges, which led to a small number of rare coins being produced, including the highly coveted 1988 variety. 星号. So, what makes the Jefferson nickel so valuable? Well, it all comes down to a subtle error that occurred during the minting process that made this coin far rarer than its counterparts. During this time, some coins were accidentally struck with an incorrect die, leading to a unique and highly sought-after error. 星号. The result? A coin with slight but noticeable differences in the design, including unusual wear patterns and misalignments that can increase its value immensely. These errors, especially in such a limited quantity, have made the Jefferson nickel one of the most coveted coins among collectors and investors. 星号. So, how do you know if your the Jefferson nickel could be worth 4.5 million? Well, here are some expert tips on what to look for. First, check for any signs of die errors or unusual minting flaws. These flaws can be subtle, like slight off-centering of the design or the edges of the coin being a little more rounded than usual. It's important to also look for sharp, clear details in the Monticello design, as coins with clean and well-defined features are far more valuable. 星号 next, check the coin's condition. This is a critical factor in determining the value of your nickel. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Coins that are graded as MS67 or higher can sell for millions at auction. So, make sure to inspect every detail under good lighting, and if you're unsure, it's always worth having a professional appraiser take a look. 星号 now, let's talk about the most exciting part, the current market value of the the Jefferson nickel. Coins like this don't just sit in your pocket for long without drawing attention. In fact, a few of the rarest examples of the the Jefferson nickel have been known to fetch a staggering 4.5 million. 星号 so, how did this particular coin reach such an astronomical price? In the world of rare coins, scarcity is key. The number of these rare coins still in circulation is incredibly limited. As a result, collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for a coin that not only has a significant historical value but also offers a unique piece of U.S. coinage history, 星号, and the proof is in the sales records. In recent years, some of the best preserved the Jefferson nickels with these eras have sold for millions at prestigious coin auctions. One coin, in particular, broke records when it sold for a mind-blowing $4.5 million. That's a price tag that rivals some of the most sought-after coins in U.S. history, and it all comes down to the rarity of this specific nickel, 星号 so. Why is this coin so valuable? It's all about supply and demand. With so few examples available, and so many collectors eager to add this rare piece to their collection, the market price continues to climb. 星号 coin collecting has always been a passionate hobby, but in recent years, it has evolved into a serious investment opportunity. The demand for rare coins, especially those with minting eras like the the Jefferson nickel, has exploded. As collectors and investors continue to search for that hidden gem, coins that were once worth only a few cents can now fetch millions. 星号 so, what does this mean for you? If you have a the Jefferson nickel sitting around, don't underestimate its potential. Take the time to carefully inspect it, and don't hesitate to seek out a professional coin grader to get an accurate valuation. 星号 if you think you found a the Jefferson nickel with potential, the next step is to get it graded by a professional coin grading service. These services use a standardized grading system to evaluate the condition and authenticity of your coin, which can dramatically affect its value. Look for reputable services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, to ensure your coin is properly evaluated. 星号 in conclusion, the Jefferson nickel isn't just your typical 5-cent coin. It's a rare piece of American history that could be worth millions if you find the right one. So, keep your eyes peeled, take care of your coin collection, and you might just have a valuable treasure hiding in plain sight. 星号, if you enjoy learning about the history and value of this amazing coin, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more coin-related content, and leave us a comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? We'd love to hear your stories, 星号. Today, we have an incredible story to share with you, a coin that not only holds historical significance but could also be worth a lot of money. We're talking about the 星号 1974 Jefferson nickel, 星号, a coin that's more than just a 5-cent piece. It's a piece of history with a value that might surprise you. Stick around to find out how this humble nickel could be worth 星号美元 4.7 million. 星号. It's much more than it appears. So, grab your magnifying glass, because we're diving deep into its history, its unique features, and most importantly, why this coin is considered one of the most valuable nickels in the world. First, let's talk about itself. The coin was first introduced in 1938 to honor the third president of the United States. Jefferson, of course, is famous for his role in the American Revolution, authoring the Declaration of Independence, and his presidency during the Louisiana Purchase. His image graced the 星号, a verse 星号 side of the coin, a tribute to his enduring legacy. Now, in 1974, the coin underwent some slight changes in terms of its design. But the key features remained the same: Jefferson's portrait on the front and Monticello, the home Jefferson belt, on the back. The Monticello design was used on the nickel until 2004. But what makes the 星号 1974 version 星号 stand out is not just its historical value, but its rarity and specific mintage. The 1974 Jefferson nickel was minted in both, just like other coins of its era. However, most of the coins produced were relatively common, which is why a regular 1974 nickel typically only holds face value, 5 cents. But here's the catch: a small number of these nickels have rare variations, errors, special characteristics, or even that make them significantly more valuable. Can be worth thousands and, in some cases, tens of thousands of dollars. But hold on, we haven't even gotten to the most exciting part. There's one that has recently made headlines and is this particular coin, and it was discovered by a lucky collector who was simply going through a collection of old coins. The coin has been graded at an extraordinary level, and after a detailed examination by experts, it was revealed that it had a rare error, something that makes this coin stand out even more. Occurs when the coin is struck twice by the die during production, causing a faint duplication of the image. In the case of this 1974 nickel, that error is so pronounced that it has sent shockwaves through the coin collecting community. Experts believe this double die error makes this particular coin with no other known examples of the same flaw from the 1974 mintage. As a result, what exactly makes a coin like this worth millions? It comes down to the coin is in near perfect, uncirculated condition, making it all the more valuable. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare and valuable pieces, and when a coin like this hits the market, the demand skyrockets. Coin auctions have seen fierce bidding wars for this coin, with collectors eager to add it to their collections. And the final prize. A jaw-dropping. Now, you might be wondering, how can you find that in your own collection? While the chances of finding a $4.7 million nickel are slim, there are a few things to look for. Keep an eye out for nickels that are in pristine condition. Some minor variations in the design or minting can make a coin more valuable. Always check them carefully. And don't forget to have your coins professionally graded by a trusted service to determine their value. So, there you have it, the story of their coin that is much more than just a piece of pocket change. With its rich history and the potential for rare and valuable errors, this nickel proves that sometimes, hidden treasures are just a coin flip away. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin-related content, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Who knows? Maybe you'll find the next $4.7 million coin in your collection. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a very special coin to discuss, one that could change your understanding of how valuable old coins can be. Have you ever wondered about the hidden treasures lying within your coin collection? Well, today's spotlight is on the iconic 1964 Jefferson nickel, an unassuming coin that, believe it or not, could be worth millions of dollars. Yep, you heard that right, 4.8 million. Stick around as we dive into the fascinating history and jaw-dropping value of this coin. Now, the 1964 Jefferson nickel isn't exactly a rare coin in terms of production, millions were made. But there's a key factor that makes some of them worth far more than face value. You might think that old coins are just historical artifacts, but sometimes they hold hidden treasures. And today, we'll explore how the 1964 Jefferson nickel fits that bill. To understand the 1964 Jefferson nickel's value, let's take a quick look at its history. First minted in 1938, the Jefferson nickel was designed by Felix Schlag. The obverse features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, and the reverse showcases his home, Monticello, in Virginia. The 1964 Jefferson nickel was part of the series minted during President Lyndon B. Johnson's term, right at the height of a period of tremendous change in the U.S. The coin, with its nickel composition, saw production in very high numbers. Just shy of 1 billion pieces were made in 1964 alone. But here's where the story gets interesting. While most 1964 nickels are worth just a few cents, some of them have taken on a life of their own in the coin market. Wow! Let's break it down. What makes the 1964 Jefferson nickel so valuable? It's not just any 1964 nickel, but a special, rare version known as the 1964 Jefferson nickel with a mint mark error. You see, a small number of these coins were accidentally struck with the wrong mint mark, specifically the D mint mark, which was supposed to be for coins minted in Denver. But why does this matter? Well, it turns out that this minting error makes these coins incredibly rare. It's the kind of thing that collectors go crazy for, and with a coin this rare, the value can skyrocket. In fact, the most famous of these coins, a 1964 Jefferson nickel, sold for a staggering $4.8 million at auction in 2020. Yes, that's $4.8 million for a coin that's just 5 cents in face value. So, how can you tell if your 1964 Jefferson nickel could be worth millions? Here are a few steps to help you identify it. Examine the back of the coin, near the bottom. If you see a D mint mark, that's where things get interesting. But, remember, most 1964 nickels don't have this mint mark error. As with any rare coin, condition is key. The better the quality, the higher the value. Coins that are in mint or near mint condition are more valuable than those that are worn down. If you suspect your 1964 Jefferson nickel could be rare, take it to a coin expert or get it graded by a professional organization like the PSGS, professional coin grading service. They'll be able to confirm its authenticity and determine its value. So, why did this specific 1964 Jefferson nickel fetch $4.8 million at auction? It all comes down to the rarity of the minting error and the sheer demand from collectors. You might think that a small error like a misplaced mint mark wouldn't have such an impact, but in the world of coin collecting, it's a game changer. The rarest of coins always hold the highest value, especially when there's a limited supply and massive demand. When this coin went up for auction, collectors from all over the world wanted a piece of history, pushing the final bid into the millions. So, does this mean your 1964 Jefferson nickel is worth millions? Probably not. But if you have one in your collection, it's definitely worth taking a second look. You never know, there could be a rare error waiting to be discovered. Before you rush to check your change jar, keep in mind that finding a coin worth millions is extremely rare. But if you do come across a 1964 Jefferson nickel with the right mint mark error and in excellent condition, it might just make your fortune. Well, there you have it. Who knew that a simple coin like the 1964 Jefferson nickel could carry such a massive price tag? It's a testament to the incredible world of coin collecting, where even small errors can lead to big paydays. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on more rare coin discoveries. And, as always, let me know in the comments if you found any valuable coins hiding in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting for those hidden treasures in your pockets.